Okay, someone posted a question on the blog, which you you really don't want to do that. You actually want to send me a private message or email over this system, okay? Like everyone else does, because I normally don't have time to answer those. But I'm gonna do it this time because you're probably new. And in the last couple of days since I've been doing the TFL stuff, I'm getting new members watching the channel. So this brother, he is in, by judging by his language, he's in Europe somewhere, probably Great Britain or something like that, because he used the word fancy. But he's writing, why do women and gays flirt? Okay. All I see are women and gays flirting with each other. Okay. You're probably young, Curtando. You're probably young, and all you see is the surface. Kind of like another knucklehead we've been talking about. All he sees is the surface. Okay? What you don't see is that when women and gays do that, it's because they feel safe. If they flirted with creepy guys who are crushing on them, they know that's dangerous, because that guy can get really bugged out, start stalking them, start calling them, start following them. That's creepy. Do you understand that, Tando? That's creepy. That's weird. That's like what you see on TV shows. Okay? That's how weird that is to women. It really bugs them out. For example, I fancied a woman a while back, but she didn't fancy me. That's her choice. Okay? Don't hate a woman and get all mad and start watching her just because she doesn't like you. Okay? You might be giving off a vibe that just doesn't work for her. But there is women out there that will feel your vibe. Because it's about vibration. How well you vibe with a woman. Anyway, he goes on to say, I see her the next day flirting and being touched up by some gay guy I know. Why do they do this? I've tried searching for answers. You see, that's considered creepy. Because she rejected you, now you're spending all this energy. Instead of looking for someone else that will like you, you spend all of this energy focused on her. Here in the States, guys that do that, they end up doing weird things to the women. I know you guys, you're in probably great. Let me pull your name. Let's see where you're from. United Kingdom. Okay, I was right. Okay, over there, you guys don't do it like they do it in the States. You know, guys will attack women. They'll rape them over here. They'll stalk them. They'll murder them, like these people we've been dealing with. You know, they're a borderline like that. So that's from focusing on one girl and getting rejected. So they just give up on everything. You don't want to be like that. Find the women that actually will like you. They're out there. I don't care what you look like. There's someone for everyone. And that's the truth. I've tried searching for answers, and all I got was some sexist rubbish about how gay guys don't try to get in their pants, unlike straight men. And that is the truth. You see how you rejected the truth? And you're hearing it from a second source, a qualified instructor in the game. You're hearing it from me. So do you reject it now? Or are you going to actually pay attention and listen? That's why they do that. They feel it's safe around gay guys. That they can actually flirt. Because it doesn't mean anything, gay guys. They don't want to fuck them. And that makes them feel empowered. Okay? So, well, I guess what you call flirting. Anyway, sometimes I think it's an insult to the game. No. It's part of the game. It's not an insult to the game. You got to understand how women are afraid of men these days. You think about, you know, especially if this is a girl at work, which it probably is, but even if it's not, think about the girls that work with these creepy, weird dudes. that are staring at them from across the room all the time, watch them as they walk by. The poor things can't even go to the bathroom without the creepy guy, you know, watching over his book at her. Is that you? Is that you? Think from their point of view, how it feels. And then you begin to understand. That's what I urge all the members on this channel to do, is think from a woman's point of view. See how it feels to be them. Don't be like the TFLers. They've at the very bottom of the basement, okay? They have no ability to see it from a woman's point of view. They've shut off. They're male-centered. And it's seemed kind of strange coming from a player of women. But that's the truth. You got to learn to think, you know, step into their shoes for a minute. I'm not some femme guy that's trying to push feminine behavior and stuff like that. I'm trying to show you what will actually work. Okay? Will give you a better perspective. Even in Sun Tzu, they talk about know thy opponents. I don't want to use the other word he used in there. But this game is not a battle also, so don't make it a battle. I'm just using it as an example, okay? I got to break everything down because people on this channel and in this community, I've noticed they don't have the ability to see beyond out of the box. So that's why I'm doing this extra stuff, you know, to cover, make sure you guys don't go off in a wrong tangent. Oh, Player Supreme said, no, okay? So what I asked you to do is step into their shoes, all right? She didn't like you, get over it. There's someone that will. You may have to go, if you're one of those typical people that run around, you see a beautiful girl and you run up on her and expect her to fall down and spread her legs for you right there because you're you and love you for you because you're a good person inside. If you're one of those kind of people, you're going to have to go through a lot of those rejections, okay? You're going to have to get rejected a couple hundred times before you find one girl that will actually like you back. That's just the way it is in the numbers game. Or you can do it the smart way. See while you're busy doing this to them, see who's doing this to you. Does that make sense? Do I need to break that down? Let me know if I need to break that down even further for you to understand that. You guys understand that? Because I can break it down further. In my program on IOIs, you can get that. Actually, I'm raising that up. Too late. But still. Anyway, look for the women that are interested in you. That's where you start in your game. You always go for the women that are looking at you. And you may have to look a while, but they're there. It's like I do when I do inner dating. I don't really chase women. I have that one profile that I use, for example, you know, that I teach from. I just put it out there, let them come to me, and I just pick the best looking ones, and I use those for examples. I may get 2 or 3 good looking ones a week, because my profile's set above 40 or something like that. And, you know, a lot of women after 40, the age starts to happen. So it may take a while. I do get younger women who have come up on my channel or on that profile too. But, you know, I just put it out there. I see who likes me. That's it. I don't go around, run around, trying to, you know, send emails out to women that I don't know. So basically what you're doing is you're crushing on girls from afar and they don't like you back, so you get pissed off. And that's a typical guy response. You don't want to be like the regular dudes out there. Let's be something special, something better than that. So let's see where you're at in the game. You know, find out who likes you. Start paying attention to not these girls that you normally crush on, because who likes you, judging by your responses here, is not going to be those smoking hot ones. Okay? Sorry. You got to get in where you can fit in. But if you start with the ones that are feeling you, you'll start to grow your game. Okay? I don't know if you guys use the word game in England. Some people say, I don't like this, the game. You know, immature motherfuckers. But I'm calling it the game. You can call it your life, whatever you want to call it. It's just words. Like I said in one show, we can call it the Ooga Booga. I don't know if I put that show up, but anyway, we can call it Ooga Booga if you want. So in your Ooga Booga, or your life, your game, whatever, you want to start where you're at. And then grow your life, grow your game, grow your Ooga Booga. Okay? As you get better at handling women, you begin to attract more attractive women. And that's the way it is. Right now, you don't obviously have the ability to handle women or be around women because you're wondering, you know, about why they do this stuff. That means you don't understand women. So of course you're going to get the bottom level because you don't have a good understanding of women. When you get that understanding, you begin to empathize, and they can feel that because your vibe will change. All right? You have a more friendlier, approachable vibe. Okay? Because you understand them. You'll be able to communicate better with them. And my communication show will be up later on today. There's one fellow that's, I don't want to offend the guy. I said enough to him about that, you know, why haven't I put it up? I asked him that question. Why haven't I put it up? Think about, you fellas think about, you know, I said it's coming. Why haven't I put that show up? Those of you guys who understand marketing and building anticipation and stuff like that, that's why. It wasn't because I was so busy with Billy Boy and his crew. It's marketing, because I understand you guys. The majority of you guys are those float around guys. You're not really here to learn anything, you're just here for some entertainment. It's too bad for the ones who are here, who are serious about it, but I'm trying to weed out the chaff. Okay? I only want, I've got over 6,000 subscribers, and about 10% of them are actively focused on the channel. If I leave a video up, it'll get over 1,000 views eventually, but the initial views are you guys who are more serious. Amongst the those initial views though are still the looky-loos. You know, they're subscribed. They say I got a new video out. They come, they look at the title, they decide whether or not to get that type of person, and that's not the person I really want to do business with. I'm looking for people that are really serious about growing their life and their game. Okay, I like to weed things down and deal with just the real people, as I call them. No offense to you guys who are I'm bored, I want some laughs and jokes or entertainment. You got a bunch of stuff you subscribe to, and you float around and stuff. I only come to YouTube to do these shows or look at African American stuff, you know, history, public speakers and stuff like that. I do have other channels, like, you know, I don't really use that much anymore, but I do have my fitness channel, 2 of them, an old one, and then I have the new one, and that's it. You know, I have my public speaker one that's for, you know, under my name, but I don't really go there. This is it. So I look for the stuff that I can learn something from, and I stick to it. I'm trying to give you, you know, you guys who are like that, some advice on your life. Find something that you can learn something from and stick to it, and learn all you can. Okay? I'm going to keep giving stuff bad titles, because I know the people who are serious, you guys will find the information. And I'm going to keep doing that so that it drives away the looky-loos. I must be one of the few guys who doesn't really care about the number of subscribers he has. But I really want to teach what I have to teach the people that really want to learn how to better themselves. I bettered my life. You know, I came out of the dog dirt myself, and I've made a better life for myself. I'm going to start traveling. I'm closing up my offline business. I'll be free. I'm having fun right now in my life. It's a Monday morning. I'm sitting here in my house getting ready to go work out. That's why I wear these t-shirts. I'm ready to work out. Peace, fellas.